Good morning, everyone. How's it going? It's about 7 in the morning, and I'm sitting out here enjoying a little bit of this weather. Feels good. It's cooler. But I have spent probably, I'm going to go a week, 5 days, and I've made 6 videos about what I'm going to talk about. But each thing I'm going to list here in a minute, I have, I probably made an hour video, and I decided to delete it. They're gone. Reason is I didn't want to put myself all the way out there showing all this stuff. So I'm going to let you guys do your research. I am going to give you some names, so get a piece of paper and pencil and titles, and you can research all about them, everything about them, and you can make your own decision. Okay. I'm going to tell you, you can find these things on Google sometimes. Sometimes Google will not go and list them. They just, they're in the back pocket of our government. And this also pertains to our government. Everything I'm fixing to tell you mouth. It's from him saying it. You can look it up and you can see this stuff. Just like when our president said back a while ago, the gas prices are going to go through the roof, and you're going to like it. You're going to get used to it. Don't worry about it. Okay. There's videos of all this stuff. You can have it. Okay. So get your paper and pencil, and I'm going to say what these terms are, and you do the research and find them. You can also use DuckDuckGo as another way. Do not use the top 5 TV companies, which would be Fox, CNN, CNN, BC, MC, I don't have a clue. I don't watch them. ABC, NBC, don't pay attention to them. Don't go to those channels to pull it up. Do your own research. Now, here you go. Paper and pencil ready. The first one is year 2030. What does that mean? That means that you will own nothing, and you will learn to like it. That's the government telling you this, okay? You will own nothing, and you will learn to like it. So we're talking less than 8 years. The goal time frame is 8-year period. It is 2030 when this is going to happen, okay? I'm not a conspiracy theorist, guys. You can look it up. You can see it yourself. So it's not me. I am a relayer. I'm repeating to you. So it isn't me. All right, next thing is, and I'm pretty sure this word's been out a long time, New World Order. And yeah, I know, I thought this was kind of weird and funky too and everything, but guess what? They're talking about it again. But also, the New World Order, they're also saying another word with it, which I think personally it replaces it. The Great Reset. You're not going to like what you see, okay? Check that out. Do your research. Don't read one paragraph. Compare it with other websites. Find out. Look at stuff. See what you got. Then you can also see what the president said, because he has personally said the Great Reset. They all have. All right. Excuse me. Next thing is the World Economic Forum. Okay. Every year they meet. Different countries, different places. I'm not sure. I think they may have met this year in Switzerland, I think. And it was probably, they all meet. All the head honchos, all the bigwigs for each country go there. And they talk about how they want to control the countries. What they're trying to do is work as one massive government to control everything. Guys, look it up and read it. You can see. They talk about absolutely everything you can think of about control. All right, now, another thing I want you to look up, and I just thought of this, is ESG. That's banking. It affects the way you are able to get a mortgage. It affects the way your interest rates are going to be. It's completely different. Thankfully, some of the big states have seen what's going on, and they have wrote laws so they cannot have ESG in their states, but some of them have it. You guys need to go look it up and go see and check it all out. So saying all that, what I just said is, do your research, check it out. There's videos on those things being said from the government. So it isn't a lie. They're saying it themselves. Now, I'm going to mention one channel, and you have to do your own research 100%, and he has always said that also. But he gives you the facts. He gives you the videos, all that. I do watch him and listen to him, but I do my research also. And then and so far, he's been nailing everything. And it's Glenn Beck. I know a lot of people hate him, and I kind of understand why. But when he talks about stuff, guys, he provides you links, he shows you this stuff, and he has been dead on every bit of this. So check him out. Now, I want to mention a couple other things here. China for years has been buying up property, has been buying up businesses, companies. They're buying up property right beside our bases. Why are they doing this? Well, a long time ago, China said they were caught saying that the only way they're going to be able to control the U.S. is by owning U.S. properties, owning U.S. foods, all this, okay? So there's videos on all that. You've got to do research to find all that, but they are there. Now, why I'm saying all this is we're seeing a lot of companies for no reason, big door companies just shutting their doors. And I'm going to give you an example. Right now, we see chicken going through the roof, the lack of chicken, okay? We see beef going through the roof, processing, and trying to get the beef in there, and prices are just going sky high. You have to be able to feed your animals, okay? Now, where I'm getting at now is pork. You know, pork's been doing really good. And sometimes you can get sales on pork and do really good. But things just changed. Smithfield pork industry in California, I'm going to say 5 days ago, closed their doors. Why would a major company that's doing so good shut the doors? Okay, kind of fishy. 1,800 employees inside there are gone. All right, 1,800. Now, just think of okay, I believe there was another Smithfield in California also, and there was word that it was going to close. If that's going to happen, I haven't seen it, but that was mentioned. Now, think of this farmer or several farmers that are supplying the pork, the pigs, to these industries. They just shut the doors without no notice, okay? I think they said they were processing 1,000 pigs a day. I could be wrong. So maybe it's every 2 days. I was shocked on how many pigs. I think it's 1,000 pigs a day that they processed. Think of all the pigs that these farmers are producing for this place, and now I have nowhere to go with these meats. Nowhere to go. You remember when we had the big C word when it first came out, and all the meat packing plants, and everybody shut the doors? What do they have to do with all their product because they couldn't do nothing with them? They tried to sell them outright, but most of them were put down on their own and just turned to fertilizer. Research, check out, see what's going on. All right, next thing. I don't know if you all heard this, and I bet you haven't. June 30th of this year, June 30th, 22, unless something has changed since last night, late last night, the port workers for the shipping containers that we have, 22,000 of them go on strike. You all remember when they're having a problem getting the ships come in and getting their product off the boats? Ship container port workers are going on strike. Now, here's the funny thing. The government is involved trying to stop this. And I'm laughing because since when has the government fixed anything? Look up these 4 things, big items I told you, plus ESG. Another thing, guys, you got to think of, those 22,000 ship container guys, they load our trucking, our 18-wheelers that cross our country. Think of all the jobs are going to be out on truckers. This is not going to be just a 22,000 people out of work. You're putting out truckers galore. How many shipping containers leave these ports daily with product that we need to survive on? Think about it, how much it really is, and if it was to happen, how bad it's going to hurt the country even again. Now, I have read this yesterday that they are talking that our new money comes out next year, where we will no longer have cash, is going credit, which we all knew that, or a card. We all knew that was going to happen anyway. They've talked about this for like 3 years heavy. Last year they really talked about it heavy, and I kind of thought it would happen this year, but it hasn't. So you guys need to go pay attention to all that. Now here's the real funny thing and a good example. All right, the president said everybody are going to learn to like their new gas prices being so high, and they say if you don't like it, go buy yourself a new electric car. This is what they want to do. They want to force you to electric cars. Okay, I'm going to say something this real quick. They say it's all because of emissions. Force all that, all right? Well, there's going to be two parts of this. You plug your car into your home. Well, your home gets its power from a power plant. The power plant is, some of them are nuclear. They are very clean burning plants, okay? Next, they use coal and they use oil. That's how you get energy, power, all right? Now, they want to close down all of these plants. They want us to become with solar and wind. You can't do it, guys. This house here, it would be $35,000 for me to make this house run on solar. I'm not spending $35,000 for solar. And you still got to be really careful, because guess what? You don't have sun all day long or every day of the year. So what do you do from there? All right. Now, the funny thing is they're so worried about us burning our gases, our CO2 gases are going so high, all this good stuff. If they're so worried about it, why don't they go hydrogen car? Hydrogen, just build hydrogen, and now you're clean. And you're not doing nothing wrong. Comes out that tailpipe, you can almost sniff it. So when you're hearing all this stuff put together, guys, they're trying to fail the country. They're trying to control you. They want you to bend at the knees, and you're gonna learn to like it. I do want to say you all have a great day. Be safe. Keep your eyes wide open. Do your research.